Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing some more law of attraction business chat, and I want to talk to you about people that you admire, but not just in business, in life as well, because this is really important, because your business is not your whole life. And when you create your ideal business, I want you to be looking to create your ideal business so that you have your ideal life. It all ties in together. So we're going to talk about people that you admire in business and life. So first of all, I want to just say to you, I do have a free workbook. If you haven't already got it, head over to my blog, morningbusinesschat.com. There's a link below and you can get the free workbook, and that is designed specifically to help you gain clarity and focus in your business. And that's what this talk is about today. It's about gaining clarity in your business, about the kind of person that you want to be. So I am Wendy Tomlinson. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. If you are not subscribed already, please go ahead and subscribe. I do videos every Monday, Wednesday, and sometimes on other days in between if something comes up. Okay, so please give it a thumbs up if you like it, because that really helps YouTube know that it's worth sharing. So, okay, so people you admire. The reason I want you to do this exercise is because I want you to look at the people that you admire in business and in life. Make a list of them. But when you write down their name, what is it exactly that you admire about them? So I want to give you a few examples. So some of the people that I admire, and it's not particularly a case of saying, oh, I admire that particular person. So mine's more general, okay? So I admire people who live quite a minimalist lifestyle. So they're not consumer driven. They're not buy for the sake of it. They're not that kind of people. And it's definitely something that I aspire to. As you can probably see behind me, I've not quite got there yet. But, I'm very conscious of the things that I bring into my life, bring into my home. Just bring into it. Anything that I bring into my space around me, I want it to be something that I love, okay? So that's something that I'm working on. That's the kind of thing that I admire. I admire people who are really, really organised. Again, not there 100%, probably never will be, but it's something that I admire, and it's something that I know I want to be constantly striving to improve in my own life and business. Again, simple living, that kind of thing. Good parents, parents that I can see have a really positive relationship with their children. People who have really positive relationships with their family, because that's the sort of thing that is so super important to me personally. So that's one of the things that would be a really high priority for me, because I always want to have a super good positive relationship with my son and with my extended family. People who are completely debt free, and now I'm debt free now, but I live in a rented home, which I love my home, but looking more long term, there will come a point where I want to own my home, probably. I think that's probably the way that I'll go. And I know that there are people who, they are completely debt free. They own their own homes, and I'm not talking about people who are in their 60s, 70s, that kind of thing, who have paid off their mortgage. I'm talking about people who are still relatively young, who have managed to just create a completely debt free life for themselves and have their own home, that kind of thing. So that's another thing that I admire. People who do a lot for charity. Now, this one is quite a mixed one for me, because I want you to really know who you are as a person, and the things that you admire in other people. I want you to look is that actually what I want for me. So I admire people who work for charities. I admire people who give their time and give up so much of their time to do charity events. People who go and stand on a cake stall for 3 hours on a Saturday or Sunday to help with a charity. I really admire those people, but I also know it's not what I want to do. I'm sorry if this offends anyone, but if someone asked me to go and stand on a cake stall over the weekend, I would hate it. I don't want to do it. I do not want to do it. It would have to be something massively, massively important to me personally, and it would have to be for someone that I just absolutely adored, and I had a real passion for that particular charity and for helping that particular person, because it's just not what I want to do. That being said, I want to support charities. I want to support my local community. But the way that I want to do that is I want to grow my business to a point where I can literally throw money at my chosen charities. I'm very clear on the charities that I want to support, and I do support those charities now, and I want that to continue growing to a higher and higher level. So know who you are and know how you actually want to, to do these things. So if you want to support a charity, are you the kind of person, do you want to be the kind of person who gives up whole days of their life to support charities? Or are you like me, you would rather not do all those things? And thank goodness that there are people who do want to do those things, but I know that it's not me. I know it's not what I want to do personally. So know who you are as well. So you can admire someone, admire their qualities, but is that actually what you want for yourself? What else have I got? I've got a list here of things, so excuse me for looking down. My last one on my list is people who help other people to achieve the life that they want. So this can come in all kinds of different ways. I like to think that by creating these videos, my blog, that I'm helping people to create the life and business that they want. But you can do it in all kinds of different ways. I used to have a pub restaurant where we employed a lot of people, and one of the ways that I helped other people was to train them to a really good standard. We never saw our staff as being just staff. We wanted them to get the most out of the position that they had. And whatever business you're in, you can do that. You can say to people, what is your end goal? What would you really like to achieve long term? And they might say, do you know what? I actually want to be able to go off and start my own business doing this kind of thing. Don't see that as a threat. Never ever see that kind of thing as a threat, because help them along the way and train them up as best that you possibly can, because they will not be the competition. I always think people have a really weird idea about competition, because businesses, even if they're the same kind of businesses, they can support each other. Okay, so always, that's the kind of thing that I always sort of admire in people. People who are helping people step up and helping them achieve the things that they want. So that is the kind of thing that I admire, and I wanted to share those things, not because I think that they need to be the things that you admire in people. It's because I wanted to sort of give you some sort of idea of what I was talking about. What do you admire in other people? Why do you admire it? And what part of that do you want to put into your own life? Okay, so I know that sounds like it doesn't quite sound like a law of attraction exercise, but it really is, because that's helping you to gain clarity about the kind of person that you want to be, about the kind of business that you want to run, the kind of person that you want to be in your life, the way that you want to live your life. Okay, so I'd love to hear your thoughts on today's video. Go ahead, tell me some of the things that you admire in people. Leave me a comment below, give it a thumbs up, and I will be back again with another video very, very soon. Videos Mondays, Wednesdays, and sometimes in between. Okay, see you guys. Bye.